Hey, happy Monday here. Freddie, fired up, excited. Wanted to do this message earlier today, but it was raining in Miami. I just went to the gym in the morning, did my workout, did my weights, did my high intensity interval class. I was gonna do some jogging, some calisthenics, but it started raining. And I was inspired to do a video. I heard today an old friend died. Those that know my background, I did nightclubs for many years. And there was a guy that was one of the top radio DJs that also had a big DJ company. Basically all the parties, all the weddings in the 90s and early 2000s. I mean, he basically dominated the Miami scene with that. And he's been I know he was a program director and whatnot. Incredible guy. Found out he died of tongue cancer, something like that. And I share that with you because, you know, the title of this video is Aspire to Inspire Before You Expire. And I think that, you know, a lot of people wait till the moment's right. A lot of people wait to do something, wait to travel, wait to love, wait to work out, wait to eat healthy, wait to read, wait to take care of themselves, wait to do what they want to do, right? And sometimes it becomes too late. And, you know, I more and more, as every day goes by, as life goes on, I realize that life is short. I don't fret over things I used to fret. I don't let things bother me. They used to bother me. I'm more emotionally detached to things that happen in life. I don't get upset when somebody cuts me off in the road. I'm not as urgent as I used to be. You know, at the end of the day, I realize every time I used to speed and get upset and whatever, and I'd cut here and cut there, the person that was going slow would end up next to me at the red light 30 seconds later. So I realized in life that, you know, you just, you know, keep going forward, keep moving forward, right? But don't procrastinate. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. I'm trying to see something here. I really wanted to come on and inspire you guys, because I think that, you know, I think a lot of people are going through a lot of things right now, whether it's the political climate, whether it's the economy or their personal economy, whether it's a health challenge, whatever it is. And I think there's no better opportunity right now in 2024 than to take ownership of your health, to take ownership of your finances. You know, my passion for the past 2 decades has been helping other people win financially, and specifically in the health arena. You know, I think you've been seeing a lot of these drops that I've been sharing with you guys. Sometimes you guys don't know what I'm saying because it's in Spanish. Other times it's in English. But, you know, I came across an old friend that I had done business with many years ago, had created an incredible system of copy and paste and share and stop the scroll, if you will. And I saw what was going on and I couldn't resist. You know, I love helping people out. I definitely love network marketing. I love what it's about. When everything's in sync, it's one of the most beautiful businesses that exists. And I firmly believe, you know, those that know me, I've had a lot of success in the past. And, you know, in my best moment in 2010, when I had started my biggest run, there was a company that just had all the components in place, at least the most I had ever seen, experienced in my career, and did extremely well. And when I found out about this project about 2 months ago, and reconnected with an old friend, Brent Palmer, and he shared with me what was going on, I literally said, man, this is 2010 on steroids, right? I mean, literally, you know, it's like everything was very similar as far as like climate-wise, economy-wise, everything that was going on at that time. But more than that, you know, here I had a company that was a lot more solid, number one. Number two, way more products and science, way better comp plan. And what really got me going was this system he had in place. And so I share that with you because, you know, as I talk to you, as you guys follow me and you see my stories and whatnot, whether you're following me here on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, wherever it is that whatever platform you choose to follow me, right? Or happen to run into me, right? Because I pop out of nowhere, whether I'm doing my calisthenics or obviously I'm doing videos in English or Spanish. You know, I think that, you know, what we've got here is something very special, you know. I'm reminded constantly every day. I mean, today I haven't stopped on the phone with conversations, texts, Zooms, and really because we have something very special. I mean, from a product standpoint, we've got these drops that just balance, hormone balancing drops, that one of the main side effects is weight loss. And, weight loss is a big thing. I mean, it has been historically. I mean, 2/3 of the US is overweight, 1/3 is obese, and it's not getting any better. And, right now, pharma is making a killing right now with a diabetic drug that has all kinds of side effects and costs over $1,000 a month. And so I share that with you because a lot of people are searching and praying for what we're kind of sharing, right? As far as our product and whatnot. And then financially, we've got a vehicle that helps you earn money, instant money daily. And it can be significant. And more than that, we have a system to help you duplicate that and maybe start, supplementing or far surpassing your current income on a part-time basis without jeopardizing what you currently do on social media, right? And so anyhow, I firmly believe, life is short. I think you got to enjoy every moment. And so number one, I firmly believe you've got to find an opportunity that allows you the money and time freedom that you need to really enjoy life, to enjoy your family, to do the things you want to do. I think one of the worst things that could happen, and, I don't want to get spiritual or religious, but, I think it's evil to be broke. I think it's evil to be in debt, right? I think there's an evil concoction to it, right? Because there's nothing better, nothing positive about that, right? When you're financially stable, right, where there's income and it's growing and you have control of your time, you're able to do, especially if you're a good person, you're able to do a lot of good things, right? You're able to help out family members, your church, your community. You're able to do things and flow. You're more creative. You don't do things out of pressure. You don't do things because you have no other choice, right? And so my passion has been for years to empower and inspire others to be, do, and have more. And I found the vehicle. I found the vehicle that I'm able to do that. We're doing it all over the U.S. I mean, people are joining us from California, from Missouri, from New York, from Pennsylvania, from California. I mean, you name it, all over the states, Hispanic-wise and in the Anglo market. Puerto Rico, we've got a lot going on. We're doing a pre-launch next week. I'm going to Mexico this week because we're launching teams all across Mexico. Then we're starting Colombia towards the end of the month, end of the month and beyond. And so I share that with you because I want you guys to understand there is a lot of opportunity going on right now. What I share with you guys is not the only thing out there, but I can tell you it is fun, it is impactful, and based on what I've seen, there's no better time than right now, especially because we're all engaged, we're all going. The economy, the environment right now, I think there's nothing better right now than to build this type of a business with all the components we have. And so I share that with you because I think that, as you listen to me, I'm sure, most people right now are going through some doubt, right, in their life, some not so pleasant moments in their life. And, I don't want to get so descriptive because I have these conversations every day with people all over the place, but people are really worried. People are really concerned. And, I firmly believe no government's going to help you. It doesn't matter what political party you're with or who becomes president or who doesn't or who gets elected or who doesn't. You've got to do something for you and your better future, right? You got to take control. And at the end of the day, I mean, even if the government did, do you really want that? You want to have control of something. And I think when you have that control, that also brings freedom, right? And at least in this industry of network marketing, you're able to build. I mean, if you have a cell phone, I have a laptop right here. I mean, iPad right here that I basically run most of my stuff with, right? And so as long as I have Wi-Fi and my digital toy, if you will, I can do business, right? And, as long as I have a free connection to my social media platforms of Facebook, of Instagram, of TikTok, I'm able to connect with people. They're able to see what I have and if it's the right timing for them. And I'm the type of person they want to connect with, they can. And so, if you're watching me today, I want to say, number one, don't waste any more time. Whether it's joining myself, anyone in our team or whatnot, do something. Do something. Step out. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in, for example, a job and that's it. Obviously if you've got to pay bills and you have responsibilities, do that. But when you get home, instead of watching Netflix and doing something, do something, right? Get a side hustle going. Build something for you in your future, your family, that, you know, in 3, 6, 9 months, all of a sudden you have financial options. You can decide, do I really want to go to this job anymore? Because I don't need the money, right? I'm making money over here. And then learn investment things, something that, you know, I'm implementing in 2025 in my team build with the leaders I bring on and stuff. You know, I have no doubt I'm going to create a lot of multiple 6 and 7 figure earners in the coming months. And, you know, one thing is to make money. The other thing is to keep it, and obviously keep it going, right? To multiply it. So a lot of what I'm going to bring to the table with our leadership team and with our groups is, you know, being able to multiply your money, being able to, add additional income streams to leverage, because I think, especially in this field of network marketing, I know I'm talking a little bit about everything, but, you know, I attract all kinds of people. I think in network marketing, you know, if finances are good, you're in a creative state all the time. And what I mean by a creative state, you're building in a creative state, you're recruiting in a creative state, you're attracting in a creative state, and people feed off energy. When you're desperate, people feel it. When you're desperate recruiting, people feel it. And so, you know, I think that, you know, if someone has success, if someone makes success, has success, you want to multiply that so they never go into that state of, you know, fight or flight or desperation mode, right? And so that's something that I've been through. So I never want to experience it myself, number one. Number two, I don't want anyone that works with me, that I mentor and that I help have success, go through that either. If I have the option if they make the decision to listen and apply to what we're going to share with them. So I'm excited for what the present has and what the future holds. You know, you're going to see me all over the place posting stuff. If you've ever followed me for years, you know that I tend to create a culture that's fun, exciting, loud, because people are winning. And with what we do, they're winning from a health perspective. They're winning from a financial perspective. They have control of their life. And so you're going to see a lot of that. You know, you're going to see a lot of stuff nonstop through my social media. You know, I finally found the vehicle after so many years of searching and praying that I firmly believe we can make a huge difference in the lives of so many people. And we're just doing it right now. We're building online, we're building offline, we're building in English, we're building in Spanish. We're helping people lose weight. We're helping people make money. We're having fun in the process. And the coolest thing is we have a system that we use in English and Spanish, that we're using in the States, in Puerto Rico, in Mexico, in Colombia, and pretty soon all over the place, that basically it's a copy and paste system that's already done for you. You have images, you have text, you copy, you paste, and people, you know, message you. And when they ask you a question, we have the text already for you to send. If they ask another question, we have it too. And then people send you money, and you know, you have money to send them this, and you have a profit already. And you know, it's instant money that you get in your account. And so people are making 500, 1,000, 2,000 in a week in their account, not including the compensation plan of the company, plus the compensation plan of the company. So anyhow, if you have any questions about that, definitely reach out to me, like a lot of you guys do. But my main message tonight is, you know, life is short. Don't waste any more time. You know, number one, surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Number two, listening to things that do not lead to your future. If you're having conversations with people about a down economy, about stuff that's, and this is for people especially at any level, but especially if you're going through a bad situation. If you're talking about economy being bad and things being bad and this, and if you're talking about, and with people that are not progressing in life and talking about plans and about success and about multiplying and about impacting and about, you know, being financially free and what, if you're not talking to people about that most of the time, you've got to change that, number one, because I firmly believe, you know, what comes in is what's going to come out, right? If whatever whatever you feed your mind with, whatever you see, whatever you surround yourself with, you're eventually going to be, right? You know, there's a saying in Spanish says, dime con quién anda y te diré quién eres. If you hang out with, tell me who you hang out with and I'll tell you who you are. If you hang out with 5 broke people for long enough, you're probably going to be the 6th one, right? If you hang out with 5 millionaires, eventually you're going to be the 6th one, right? If you hang out with 5 people that are overweight, you're eventually going to be overweight. If you hang out with 5 fitness people and you're not overweight, you will eventually be fit, right? Because your surroundings have a dramatic impact on your life. The same goes with spiritual, same goes with relationships, you know? If obviously you're in a relationship, you're married and you're faithful and loyal, but you hang out with 5 people that are not, right? You're probably gonna be in trouble, right? Same thing with drugs and stuff. So guys, with what you want to do in your life, you must surround yourself with people that are progressing, that are engaged, they're fired up about something in life and are going for something if you want to go somewhere, right? And at the same time, you know, you've got to be reading, you've got to be listening. Guys, I'll tell you, every morning I'm listening to about an hour of something of personal development. I may read something throughout the day, but I'm constantly, I mean, this has been for years. And the more I learn, the more I read, the more I realize I need to read more. And guys, because I feed my mind, I'm positive. Because I feed my mind, I believe I can. Because I feed my mind, I achieve, I take action, and I do. And so I challenge you guys, you know, if you want to seize the moment right now, if you want to have the best 2025 of your life, you've got to do something different. And I would start with mindset. I would start with who I'm surrounding myself with. I would start with knowing what I want and where I want to go. And, you know, my encouragement is if a shortcut to that could be joining our team, because we have a group of like-minded individuals that have big, big goals, that love impacting others, that are, you know, servant-driven leaders that have a passion to impact, have a passion to help people win, to have people, you know, be doing, have more in life, right? And so, you know, again, I get a little jacked up because I'm excited about where I'm at. I'm excited about where I'm going. I'm excited about the impact we're making and the impact we're going to make. And so, you know, I just, this morning, I really wanted to come on. And part of me, I'm glad I didn't come on. I was a little sad because my friend, you know, passed away. Hadn't talked to him in a little bit, but, you know, we had a good relationship. And every time I saw him, I mean, it was just crazy, and it just made me reflect that he's a little older than me, but too young to die, right? And I think that when people around you pass and they're close to your age, you realize, man, there's so many things I still want to do. I can't waste any more time. I got to enjoy every moment. I got to maximize every opportunity, and I got to, you know, seize every opportunity I have, and I've got to control my emotions. I can't be emotionally attached to things that don't lead me where I want to go, that don't give me the right, I got to be emotionally detached to anything that's not going my way, right? Whether it's people, whether it's events, whether it's situations that aren't going in the way that I want to go, I can't let that bother me. I got to obviously acknowledge it. I got to, do what I got to do with them, but I got to keep going, right? And so again, I just wanted to come on. And my message is seize every moment of your life. Every day counts. Tell the people you love them. Visit the people you love. Don't just tell them you love them. Connect with them. Do things with them. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whatever it is you got to do, whatever it is you've been wanting to do, do it. And do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. And you'll see eventually you'll become a master at whatever it is you want to do. Whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's whatever. And so I hope that every time I come on, whether it's in English and Spanish, whatever I'm doing, you know, something that I share with you guys gets you fired up to go for your goals and dreams, and inspires you to be the best version of yourself. You know, when I share with you guys my calisthenics exercises and stuff like that, you know, I'm 50, I'm going to be 51 this month. And, you know, there's people that are 20 years old that can't do what I do. And, you know, for me, it was really, when I started doing it, it was really like a challenge. Can I do this? I see it on Instagram. Can I do this? And a lot of the stuff I do, it started off as a challenge. Like, it was impossible for me to do it. But as I started seeing it and visualizing it, I started saying, man, if somebody else can do it, I can do it too. And I just kept on doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And there's a lot of things that I do now that, you know, a couple of years ago I couldn't. I didn't even think about ever doing it. And people think I'm crazy, right? And so there's still more things I want to do, like backflips that I used to do before, but I got to go to gym class. Some muscle ups that I want to do, 360 push-ups. There's a bunch of things that you'll see me doing. I just don't post it as much. I'll just probably do an update once a month or once every 2 weeks about what I'm doing with calisthenics. But you're definitely going to see a lot of impact that we're going to be doing. I'll try to share a lot of the live events that I do. I'll be in Mexico City on Wednesday. I'll be in Monterrey, Mexico on Thursday. I'll be in Morelia on Saturday. And then next week we'll be in Puerto Rico. And then we'll be doing other events here in Florida and some other markets. And then definitely Colombia. We'll be in Medellin, Bogota, and a couple other markets out there. So anyhow, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you're wanting to look, feel, and perform your best, ask me about these skinny drops. If you're looking to make some extra income as well, and if you just want to be inspired, just keep on scrolling and looking at all my videos. And I know something that I've shared either recently or throughout the years, because I've been posting videos for the last, God knows how long Facebook has been around that we could do videos. I'm sure there's something that I've shared that can make a dramatic difference for you in your day, and help you along your journey, whatever that is for you, and whatnot. So anyhow, hope you guys are doing great. Take care. God bless. Fred Sir wanted to come on and just fire you guys up and let you know, don't waste any more time. Seize the moment. Time is, there's a phrase that I heard a couple of years ago that really got me going. It got me going on my health, and it got me going on a lot of stuff. And it was, time is passing and nothing is changing. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people that I hear something powerful and I'm like, well, that sounds good, but I don't know what it means. And then like I'm in the car 30 minutes later and I go, oh. And so when that phrase really hit me, and I understood it, it moved me, because it basically said, time is passing, right? I mean, it happens whether we like it or not, right? And I'm not doing anything. My life is not changing for better. Actually, it's getting worse, right? Nothing's changing. So I must do something different. I must get more aggressive. If I am doing something different that's on the path that I want, I must be more aggressive with it, right? I must do something different, or else nothing's going to change and time is going to pass and I'm going to miss that opportunity. And I think that ties back into what I started this video with, that, you've got to seize that moment. You've got to definitely, not waste any more time, and do what you want to do. Whatever you dreamed of, whatever it is that you aspire to, put it on a piece of paper, break it down as a project, break it down in chunks. What's his name? Stephen Covey says, start with the end in mind. Every time I do a project, for example, when I'm running right now, and I'm gonna perfect this plan now on the plane to Mexico on Wednesday. That's kind of like the time I said I'm gonna be quiet and do. But you start with the end in mind. What is the ultimate goal? Okay, so I want, for example, what I'm doing right now, I want to create 20 millionaires, right? So, okay, 20 millionaires means X amount of volume. It means for this prolonged time. How do I break that down how do I chunk that down and bring it down to where I'm at right now? Okay, so right now I have, 20 leaders. Well, how do I get those 20 leaders to make 10,000? How do I get them to make 100,000? How do I get them to make 1 million, right? And so you break it down, you chunk it down, and you bring it back up. So what's your plan in your life? What is it? Whether it's for fitness, weight loss, whether it's for a business, whether it's network marketing, what is your plan? Because at the end of the day, if you don't know where you're going, any path will lead you there, right? So you've got to know what you want to get done. And then you got to break it down to see what is it going to take to get there, right? When they're building a big building in a downtown, like here, like in Miami, they don't just put some concrete and windows up and people move in. No, they plan something out. They begin with the end in mind. This is what it's going to look like. And then they break down every little piece of what it's going to be. And that's what you've got to do with your life in every aspect of your life, from your health, from your finances to your spirituality. What is it that you want that to look like? And the older you are, the less time you have for this to happen. So you've got to move. You got to put some pica pica in your butt and get going. So anyhow, my shortcut to all this is join our team. We're creating an environment of growth, a leadership environment, a growth environment. We're putting all the pieces together right now. We've got a lot of components that are running right now, but what we're meshing right now is going to be insane. And so I'm excited. I invite you guys, and regardless, I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope we meet soon. Take care. God bless. Hopefully something I shared with you guys in my smorgasbord of information of urgency and moving and seizing the moment and not wasting any more time. Hopefully something got you guys going. Take care. God bless. And Fred, sir, peace out. Fired up.